guys, so welcome to 2021. It's been a unique year so far. Holy crap. A lot of crazy things happening, but in the world, we'll just say that. Holy jeez. But let's do a painting today because I can, and I'm in my studio, which is awesome. I'm not at work, so you won't hear like the crane going or all the random like sounds that are usually in the background. And there should be no phone calls. This is great. I should be able to just straight shoot a video. Yeah, so let's just get into it. So I've been playing in this Arteza watercolor sketchbook. I haven't really been using the backside because I was like, oh, I can take the pictures out and I can like use them, but I might go back and like do some paintings on the other side because this is just a practice sketchbook anyways. So we will be doing this girl. I drew her out the other day and I put the hearts in the background. I bought these templates to like do framing stuff with and have really clean lines for framing. So that was kind of fun. I just got these off of Amazon, I think for like $6. I forget how much I paid for them, but I've had them for a while and I've been meaning to use them as like a framing motif. So we'll just get into everything here. Pardon me as I get situated. I will be using my watercolors I got from the Mossery sketchbook box. So I've got the Da Vinci's, and then I bought, how are these called? What are they called? Schmenka? Yeah, the Schmenka watercolors. So I will be using some of the Schmenka, and that is a Daniel Smith Payne's Cry, because I picked up one of those. And I bought one and got two in the box, so that was kind of cool. So 2-for-1 deal. Always good. I might have to put my palette somewhere flat. This surface is a little tilted just because the water might run down, but whatever, we'll get into it. And I'm wearing my gloves for arthritis because I'm currently dealing with a cubital tunnel syndrome in my drawing hand. So that means the nerve that controls the pinky and half the ring finger is somewhere fucked up in my arm, and it's been driving me nuts, and it basically causes these two fingers to go numb. I'm doing lots of stretches, and there are different stretches to do for that, like carpal tunnel stretches and stuff as well. But yeah, take care of your hands, because when they decide that they don't like you anymore, it sucks. And like, I'm at half strength with this hand right now, and my control's a little off. So we'll see how much we can do before pain stops me, but hey, artist problems. When you draw for years with a repetitive stress injury, and then that repetitive stress injury comes to like bite you in the ass later on. Yay! Alright. So I'm dipping into a alizarin type, I think it's alizarin crimson if I'm not mistaken. Oh no, where are you? Da Vinci. Oh, those aren't Da Vinci, I'm sorry. Those are Holbein paints. I do have Da Vinci paints as well, but they're in a different palette. So I have no idea where these are. Anyway, I'll figure it out later. I'm gonna hit that, it's gonna drive me nuts. So my studio is in the basement of my house. I'm probably gonna be shooting a lot more videos from here than at the office because it's just a little bit more convenient. I don't have background noise. I hopefully won't have to, like, if I have to shoot audio. Oh, and another new thing. For Christmas, I was gifted a computer, so I had to build the fucker. That was fun. It was not fun. It was terrifying. I am such a klutz and such a clumsy person that it was just like, oh, you want me to build this? That's great. So I helped. I kind of just sat there and watched as my partner did it, but I have a computer that I can edit like videos on now. Yay! And I have a new microphone that is a little bit better than the little clip-on thing that I was using, and I should be able to use that to, if I have to do voiceover for anything, and it should hopefully turn out a little bit better, so that'll be fun. A little bit more water in here. I'm also putting together a sketchbook practice Skillshare class currently. I'm scripting, which is something I don't ever do. That's kind of fun. We'll see how it turns out, but yeah, so I will be scripting that, and I will hopefully have that up within a month. And I have the dragon video is coming. I've been really struggling with my arm, so it's been hard to draw, and I've got Patreon rewards I've got to do, and Patreon like comics I'm doing. No, like, I would give you my Patreon, but you have to be 18 plus or older, and it's mostly just a fandom Patreon at this point. I might start a second one, or I may look at a Ko-fi account, which I think I may do. I have a second channel and my Etsy shop and a new Instagram called Dark Archer Art. It's basically going to be like a vlog channel on everything I'm doing for my Etsy shop. And it's like prints and stickers and like cute things and cute and scary things, because I love like Halloween and monsters and stuff like that. And as you have noticed probably, the video has sped up because I am now time-lapsing. The original video was like almost 30 minutes long, and that is like a no-go for me. So sorry, we are hyper speed now on the video, and I am doing voiceover with my new microphone, so hopefully you guys enjoy this. If you hear creaking, it's because I'm rocking in my chair. I'm sorry. I'm a fidgeter. It's part of ADHD. It happens. Anyways, so I've decided that, like, I want this channel to be more towards, like, my tutorials and sketch with me videos, whereas the other channel is going to be like product development and making stickers and all that other kind of stuff, and possibly like more themed artwork towards that channel and that brand. That's just been something I've been working towards for a while, and I'm really hoping it like takes off, but you never know. Anyway, but I will again leave the link to my Ko-fi account in the description below. It should be down there, and I will also link up the new Instagram if you want to watch that. It's going to be more like aesthetic. I'm not an aesthetic person, so we're going to try and do aesthetic with me, and it might work, it might not. I don't know how it's going to go, but we'll try it. Yeah, so the painting itself, I think I zoomed in on this. I'm gonna have to fix the video. I'm looking at it and it's like really zoomed in. This is weird. So what I was like, I put down the main like face color and it was way too dark, so then I just lifted it off with a dry brush, which with the Arteza sketchbook, this paper is like, it's very it's textured, as you can see, like it's very, very textured, but it also lifts really well, and once it gets wet, it stays wet for quite a while, and you've got to like really be careful where you drop color, otherwise it blooms like crazy. So it's a really fun experiment. As you can see, like in the lighter heart on the right side of her face, the hair color bloomed into the heart, and I'll go back and I'll fix that and stuff, and right now I'm just detailing in the hair. Yeah, so I'm sorry I've disappeared on everybody for so long, but hopefully with new computer and like having a studio space dedicated to doing videos, I'll be able to get videos out easier, just because like I won't have interruptions, and I've already like discussed it with my partner. Like I've got a sign that goes on my door like, shooting video, don't open, because he's got the most, I don't know, it's an uncanny third sense of like, if I am doing any kind of art, he just walks in. And, like, if I'm shooting videos or anything, like, he did it to me all throughout our Christmas break, and he was just like, hey, what are you doing? And I'm like, I was shooting a video. Hi, thanks. But, yeah, so we've got a system worked out now that hopefully will work for us. If you're interested in any of these art supplies I am using, I did mention the art palette. It was the not Moleskine, what the hell is it called? I forget the name of it. Anyways, it was a friggin' art box I got that I bought off of a website that I cannot remember the goddamn name of at this point. And the paints that came in it were Holbein. I've also added my Schmincke and some Daniel Smith watercolors to this palette. There are so many empty wells. I really liked the little palette. Again, I was really disappointed. If you want to see the video, Mossery! That's what it's called, Mossery. If you want to see the video on Mossery, it's in my video list. I'm not going to link it because I kind of rip it apart because I'm a dick like that. But anyway, what can you do? I have expectations, damn it. Ah, there you see, the heart, it bloomed again. Damn. Oh well, it happens. So, yeah, like, the palette itself is tiny and cute and little, and it's the perfect little travel palette, and I've got a lot of different colors. Like, the good thing about the Schmincke and the Holbein is that the color values they range, so they're very different. And then the Schmincke came with, like, a burnt umber and a, I think it was yellow ochre, and the Holbein came with a burnt ochre. It's like a really yellowy brown, but the pigments go well together. And then the Daniel Smith, of course, the Payne's Gray that I'm painting actually with right now, it is a wonderful paint. I really like Daniel Smith. They're very expensive. I only have like a couple of tubes of them, and I've been like super stingy on buying them because everybody knows I'm cheap as fuck, but I will sometimes splurge, and I've been wanting to like really learn proper watercolor techniques, because if you didn't know, I just wing it. I have no idea how to traditionally use watercolor. I've taught myself. I don't stretch my paper. I don't dick around with like wet on wet a lot because I'm very much a control painter, whereas with this paper it's very much a wet on wet paper because it doesn't dry fast. So I'm not the most perfect watercolor painter ever, and I fully admit that. So if you can learn from me, great. I can tell you how to color mix, but for painting wise, I'm kind of shit, so you never know. Everyone's always like, oh my god, I'm so afraid of watercolor. I'm like, why? Just make mistakes and roll with it. That's, what is it, Bob Ross? Always have happy little accidents. Like, accidents happen, work with them. That's all you gotta do with watercolor, is just work with it. So, anyways, that's my little philosophy on life. We're coming to the end of the video, so I hope everyone enjoyed it, and I will chatter at you guys later. Bye.